One day, Amo went out exploring the forest with his two loyal dogs. After walking for several miles, he came across a steep slope blocking his path. The slope was filled with small pits, which told him the soil wasn't very strong. He put down his backpack, looked around and thought, "This is the perfect spot. A safe hideout could be built right here." Amo marked out a doorway on the slope and began digging. As he worked, a few small insects crawled out, but the dry, crumbly soil under the hot sun made the digging easier. In less than an hour, he had carved out a long, narrow tunnel, a perfect shelter against wild animals. The tunnel was solid enough that even if something attacked from outside, it could hold strong. But Amo wanted to live here for a while, so he decided to dig deeper, making it tall enough so he wouldn't have to crouch while walking inside. When he was satisfied, he planned out a bed space. He marked the area again and carefully dug extra soil to form a flat sleeping platform. The soil was tough, which made it slow work, but it also meant the tunnel would never collapse. Once the bed was shaped, he leveled it out, creating a simple but comfortable spot to rest. To make his hideout even more livable, Amo built a chimney for warmth at night. But as soon as he set up the structure, he faced another problem. Smoke needed a way out. He sharpened one end of a wooden stick and drove it into the wall, creating a small vent. Still, there was another concern. Insects or animals might crawl in through the vent. So he made a smoke pipe from clay and grass, collected near a pond. With this, the chimney became safe. No wild creatures could enter. Inside the hideout, he carved out a small storage nook for his backpack. Then he gathered wood, cut it into pieces, and laid them across the bed to make it more comfortable. It wasn't home, but out here in the wilderness, it was the best option. With fresh raspberries, hot tea, a crackling fire, and his two loyal dogs by his side, Amo felt at peace in the middle of the forest. After some rest, he turned his attention to the door. He picked strong wooden sticks, bent them into shape, and tied them together to form a frame. Once it was secured with rope, he covered it with mud to keep out snakes, ants, or other pests. Then he built a second frame, this time with light wood he found nearby. He tied the pieces together, cut them to the right size, and fitted them into place. The door wasn't the strongest in the world, but it was enough to keep out cold winds and wild animals. Its earthy color also helped the shelter blend perfectly with the slope, making it almost invisible. As night fell, Amo returned to his safe hideout. He lit a small lamp and began preparing dinner. The air inside carried a soft, wooden fragrance that felt comforting after a long day of hard work. Hungry from the effort, he boiled water in a pot, added chunks of chicken, and let them cook with some grains. To add flavor, he prepared fresh sauces and roasted them over the fire until golden and crisp. His dogs were fed first, and after they happily finished their meal, Amo cut up some fresh tomatoes and enjoyed his own food.